on the big stage. It's one of the champions he used last time he was an LCS champion. And we get the Leona on the other side.
Yeah, Leona super
rage a fair bit, but here is that Gragas gank we talked about, wanting to get that kill.
They're gonna have empowered stun already burned right there, rooted again by the
root.
Water version. Demonte burning down, running towards his squad. Skarner not too far away. He's gonna wait for the squad to come around, find another root. There's the body slam flash. He's gonna get back over the wall. Heals a little bit, but it's not gonna be enough. First blood comes through, but the re-engage is here. Huni there with Lyra. A lot of damage towards Quigley. No flash on that character. They could kill him. In comes Vulcan. The trade kill is in. Now Ruin's there as well. The whole squad coming across. As now Huni's still in the front line. Damage on Ruin. Demonte's back into the action, but cannot find a stun. A 1-for-1 kill comes through to the mid laner of CLG.
If there is a question of whether or not these teams are willing to play around mid lane, it was just answered. The 5-man mid, 3 minutes and 30 seconds in. A little bit of a strange looking chase towards the river where Power of Evil triple hits the water blade, so actually lowering his damage for the CC, and then Clutch goes down. They might burn his flash or kill him.
Ruin has flash, but he's taking a lot of damage, and the flash means nothing! Demonte's Q gets the kill picked up.
The map to earn themselves the dragon, and this is a very big pickup because Rifthailed has not even spawned, so there is nothing that CLG moving into contest though.
Could be a big fight in the river, although Ruin is far over the wall since he got shoved in.
Flash E's gonna find this stun. Ult comes on top as well. Suppression in there as well. Looking for the flash, the burn down, and PoE's gonna drop down. Still around, but they've already TP'd in their bottom laners. This is a 5v3. Why are you here? As Clutch Gaming comes across, they find the first stun, and tanky Vulcan still survives. The first kill comes through. Stixxay TP's in to another 3.
One is that, of course, Huni has his own lead in his 1v1 versus Ruin, but also Demonte, as goes, CLG have to give room.
Okay, Ruin, this time the ult is available, pulls him right back forward, running off a barrel of 12. They got now Vulcan for the stun. Up onto the top comes Kaisa, Cody's son.
Ability, you put Vulcan on Leona, which has the easier execution when initiation. I don't know if CLG should actually contest this. Think about the last fight we saw in the river where PoE was completely bursted. That's what they're going for again, quick burst.
Wall locked down into Gragas. AP Gragas is gone already. Xyle comes out, not a whole lot being done. Demonte, so taking the front lines, is able to kite it away, but Ruin wants a little bit more. He's gonna be found out. They pull him right back in. More time being bought by Vulcan, a 2-for-0 to Clutch, and once again, CLG forced to run away.
And that's just what we're talking about. CLG is contesting plays they have no business contesting. They don't have river vision, and they clump up in that small little choke point. They're not finding good uses for their initiation or their Qiyana ultimates, and Clutch just keeps winning fight after fight.
And we should give the alternatives. The other alternative there is to try and trade for an objective on the other side of the map. You cannot fight straight up 5-on-5 head-to-head because you're so far behind. But the best that you can do is say,
all their damage into a fairly tanky person and don't get the kill. Now they're going for 2-1 on Demonte.
Here we go. CLG looking for the second kill of the game. Demonte double dashes back outwards, but he's going to get flashed onto. Has to get the Q back up. Doesn't find the knockback. Finds the kill. 1v2. Does get traded back, but that's still big for Demonte.
He turns and fights it out, trades one back there. Wiggly throwing the ultimate, thinking he was going to keep running away, but Demonte goes down fighting and gets a kill for himself. Meanwhile, Huni finishes that top secondary turret, and the rest of the team looks like
they've got lane pressure right now. Six's wave clear, not so good. He's had to knock out the Biofrost. The flash over. Qiyana finds his stun, but Vulcan's very tanky. That could be death for him, but first, it is going to be the kill of the Qiyana. Turret's going to fall down as well. A 1-for-1.
For some plays, Vulcan might be the next.
Oh, nice sidestep there for Vulcan. Finds his stun, walking away, but they might still find the re-engage regardless. Vulcan's got no way out, and CLG find another kill.
These ultimates.
There's just nothing he could do.
They definitely need to keep track of the flashes.
Well, not just as much Ruin can do as he gets found by a Renekton. The stun turns him next part of it.
Huni though.
But they do trade him to Huni, so 1-for-1. Top laners keep getting traded, and CLG continually find a 1-for-1 over and over and over again. Cash gonna shut down gold when it's there and keeping the game a bit tight. Now a knock up towards Vulcan, looking for round 2 of this fight, as they're gonna find a lot of CC. Vulcan's very tanky, and Wiggly is not. So a 2-for-1 now this time, going to Clutch Gaming. Maybe a re-engage towards PoE to flash forward for the empowered stun. There is no way out. 3 kills for Clutch, and they're chasing
Aatrox ultimate, just Ezreal and Rakan.
It's gonna be up how much damage they have, and Vulcan is on the flank. How does CLG get in? A flash forward. They get the knockup, but is enough damage with Baron on their side. Demonte's incredibly low. He's getting burned down. Huni finds the first in triumph. Keeps
Clutch is back on Baron, and we're at it again.
All right, round 2 of this team fight as the ult comes across. A lot of CC, but Wiggly had the stopwatch. Stays alive for a few more seconds. The re-engage comes in now for Ruin as well. Plenty of damage to Demonte, and Clutch Gaming are running out of health. A 1-for-0. The stun gets found. Huni drops. That was 1. There's 2 for 0. PoE stays alive, and now Lyra slowed down. They're re-engaging. Cody Sun dives right back in, finds a kill. Lyra's gonna drop though.
Has no ult. This would be nigh impossible to deny. CLG might get this Baron.
He's gonna try, reveal over the wall, 3,000 health onto that one. Cody Sun, no ult, no way to jump the pit. He can put in a W. That's gonna get blocked. Wiggly stays.
A lot of gold back in their favor.
And Stixxay is so powerful right now. The poke onto turrets with this turret killing, but mostly it enables him the windows to go through and flank. CLG smartly does not contest.
The second cloud break gonna be handed over. An attempt, a very
All-time leader in damage per minute for LCS players in playoffs. And there's the fight.
Found and engage, a lot of CC. Bofrost QS is the way they'll walk him. They find the stun. They might lock down Wiggly, jump to the wall, stays barely alive, but the re-engage comes in and Ruin goes down. Damonte walks in forward, sticks at half HP. The flash in for him. The exhaust to build space. They shut it down anyway. Kiana can't build the space. Biostrass is so low, but just stays alive. 3 still up for CLG, but the mid lane push can continue.
Clutch is going to want to push here. The very close escapes might hold COG in this game, but they may look to end here. If not, they pull for Baron.
4 versus 3 on the map as the resets come through, and Clutch Gaming looking forward. They're going for at least one Nexus turret. 4v3 push. The flash on PoE. QSS away. Damonte has tower aggro. The GA will almost certainly fall as Wiggly clears away some minions. No turrets drop.
That's too much damage taken from the towers. They have to retreat right now. CLG harrying them on the way out. There's a teleport available for Ruin. And look at these deep wards. There's a possibility CLG try and chase them down long enough for a deep teleport.
When he respawns in
There it is.
right now as the flanks come through, he can TP in now as well. Gonna be a brief 5v4 as the squad comes around. There's the extra TP coming in for CLG. Cody Sun kites backwards, gets away from Ruin. Not gonna be found, but the 1 kill comes through on a Vulcan already. PoE staying alive. The barrel comes in. Huni gets a kill. Ruin could be next. Tries to kill Cody. Can't quite do it. Instead, it's Wiggly who falls. 3 kills for Clutch at the cost of only their support. And back down mid lane they go.
Cody Sun dodging pretty much everything from Ruin on the backside of that fight. So CLG takes their big swing with the TP flank, and it looks like Clutch will finally get their Baron.
Yeah, they're not going to try and go for the Nexus back-to-back plays here. They will take the Baron instead. Safer route for Clutch, and they want to give CLG an opening to take advantage of a split team.
All right, and we're also going to have to see if Clutch can get a clean initiation. All those QSSs, half of them have turned into Mercurial Scimitars. If Clutch has a dive go awry, it would be another way for CLG to extend this game.
Not going to be opening just yet. A GP ult to push them backwards. Those sticks they down temporarily without the escape tools. The turret's going to take some damage. They will knock that one down. Inhibitor cracked open. That should be the sign for CLG to walk backwards and give this one away. Fighting out the turret going to be a little bit hard.
I think for CLG to be able to win one of these team fights, they have to have Wiggly punish Huni's positioning. Gragas is so good at punishing melee carries there. Huni has to watch out, not get too far up.
Cody has landed W's. If enough of those land, COG can't even defend. And at inhibitor number 3, they got to fight.
Oh, a lot of damage comes across. Cody's on a pretty low HP, but the engage comes across. They might knock down Huni. The big stun comes in. And it's a 1 for 0. Now traded back as the support dies now as well. And Damonte in the front line holding up, and Cody's Sun still able to free fire as Wiggly's going to be next to get picked off. And that's a triple kill already. This is a fight that Clutch Gaming are going to win. And Stixxay, he's jumped up. Quadra kill in the 3rd place match. Cody Sun takes the work into his own hands. An 8-0 game for the Kaisa. And Clutch Gaming will strike first here in Detroit, taking down CLG in game 1.
Good performance by Clutch Gaming in what we said was needing
Definitely a much safer champion. Can have a good late game, and that's time running out.
Oh!
Diana! Diana in for Power of Evil as the counter pick into Kiana.
And the fact that Power of Evil took teleport and has already used it to go back to base, so when they hit a level 6, it could be a big fight. But here's a 2v2.
On to Stixxay, the jump to the side, damage comes across. First blood already here for the
Before
Clutch.
going for a Rift Herald, which is very much how Clutch Gaming has been playing the rest of this series.
Oh, fight now in the bottom lane as Bofrost flash forward cannot land the Q. Vulcan saw it coming and sidestepped away, but Wiggly wants back in, finds some CC. Lyra gets a kill in a bio.
Yeah.
Unheard of.
Honestly, I think they would go for an early dragon. Look at the vision control.
Damage towards Cody Sun, or sorry, Power of Evil in the mid lane, still ignited. There's the burst damage, and Lyra
Looks like they're going to get the Herald.
running it down. Looks like they're going to have the ignite, the smite in time. Picked up cleanly. Here's
They're
the
gonna
engage.
fight.
Goal comes across. Big stun comes through for Damonte. Over the top. 6-6 trying to stay alive. Explosive cast right back in, though. And they burn him down at 2 for 0. CLG's got to
Stop
run.
waiting for Clutch Gaming to fight them. CLG has Nautilus ult, Diana ult. They can steal Kiana ult for the river with Wiggly. They're not doing any of these things, and they're paying the price.
Oh, that was such a nice body slam. They could chase in for more. Wiggly has to burn the flash to stay alive. Try to bring in his teammates, but the flash in. Hoonie's going to find another little bit of this one. More CC, a double kill in for Lyra.
The first time it felt like CLG actually started to get aggressive. Ruin was trying to posture to turret. It did not work.
Damonte posturing at Power of Evil says, nice counter pick, son. It's Tanner time. As Damonte takes him down, jumps right back out. A TP is coming, though. Can he escape this one? Looking around, jumping through. That's a knockup, though. Not going to find round 2. Gets the third one, though, and Ruin takes him back out.
CLG, I mean, these early games by Clutch have been incredible, and it's just about not making mistakes at this point and executing the right plays. Teams up on CLG here at the third place match.
Clutch Gaming can only beat teams they're better than. Turns out that list is longer than we thought. A killing spree for Cody's son.
That Damonte is doing. They saw someone go missing. He's expecting them to be there.
They're going to find some knockups, a lot of damage. The aftershock turns off now. Damonte was invisible, running away, stays alive. The 1 for 0, 7.
We could toggle the vision, it would all be Clutch Gaming.
But Kobe, even the spots that they don't have wards, they still...
Using all of it. They're reducing CLG to death right now as the turret drops down 3-0 in that regard.
Let's go deeper.
into mid lane, and then they're actually transitioning pressure down towards the jungle.
They're also transitioning towards Ruin. There a lot of damage on him, flashing away, but he's still found out. Cody is on a rampage. Looking at mid lane tier 2, but a poke towards PoE. At least a little bit of wave clear, so CLG, oh my! Just barely staying alive.
When we talk about fallback patterns with the mid lane Diana, what is against Stixxay and Biofrost? Wiggly's going in on a low mana Huni.
He's got a 4-level deficit, but he's got way more mana, and Huni forced to flash away. At least a little something gained by CLG. Flashing in for round 2. He might have it! Wiggly solo kill!
They needed that one, but now Clutch is trying to get revenge.
Oh, he's soloed out. Lyra, legendary. Just that now on this one, the knockup. They're going to find Biofrost with a stopwatch. It buys the crucial time. The kill still comes through. The re-engage. That's time for Damonte. Making another kill now when CLG forced to run away, but they might just find the re-engage. Damonte walks in. He wants to find this one. They're going to get Stixxay. He's burning down. Cannot quite play. Hey, Ruin, you want to do nothing about this? I agree. You should probably hide.
All right,
turret.
Next step then. We talked about looking, when you have this big of a lead and people have higher aspirations of the team, how cleanly...
Oh, okay, he's invisible, finds the ult, gets a big stun, puts more damage across, Ezreal helps out as well, and burns the stopwatch. Stixxay though on top, they're gonna find the root, they're gonna get that kill. Power Eagle now on the board, kill number 3 for CLG, but it's back on a Biofrost. He's not tanky enough, and the chase is gonna continue. It's gonna be 2 kills picked up for the 1, the shutdown is nice.
But they're still trying to find opportunities.
Sure that Ruin's going to be happy with this one as he comes in for the retrade. You got Stixxay nearby.
Here.
They might just have the damage. Cody's right. He's going to find 1 kill. 1,000 gold goes to Stixxay, and he wants 300 more if he can get that one coming across. Ult, E gets the double kill, traded back, but
Scrappiness. I think at this point, they're mainly just looking for something to give them fuel for gameplay.
Has a second VF sword now. Rapid fire cannon done. Can land a couple of pot shots, but still 3.5 items on the opposing.
Hello.
They're going to find Biofrost again. Lyra gets kill number 10, and Wiggly burns the Zhonya's hourglass, but he's charmed up and he's knocked up, and Damonte finds another kill. 22 to
Get burned down. CLG might be able to throw a Hail Mary and throw something out to steal it, but it's very unlikely.
Yeah, specifically the control ward you see Vulcan standing on. I feel like that is the critical control ward. Kind of collapsed for CLG, and how many kills is Lyra going to end this game with, Kobe? The 10-0-5 progress already.
The only thing that I'm a little bit sad about is there's no stacking item for Lyra.
No seal
No
turned into
med
Soul
dives.
Stealer.
They're going to see the top lane right now with this 15,000 gold lead. The top inhibitor going to be chucked down by the minions. The double wave is there, and over time it will drop. That's now killed. Mid lane
As some of the other, flashy players on the team. And Freak mentioned, this is one of the first times where he's been on a stage this big. He's been so good for the initiation. Yes, in their 2v2, but also roaming and playing with the rest of the team. Really big, performance.
He has one more kill participation than Lyra does, so he has been absolutely pivotal in this snowball.
They're going to snowball down to the bottom lane now as well, as the second inhibitor is under fire. Third inhibitor now, actually, as that's going to drop. Right as the engage comes in, a big stun, but the front line is still running low on health. It's already 2 for 0. The Diana re-engage is not enough. A single kill for Ruin, but he drops as well. It's Stixay versus the world. 4 to chase in. He gets a double written flash of the way, but you're not going to stop Clutch Gaming. They're all here. They're looking for the last couple of shots. The ace comes in, and Clutch Gaming gonna take this game down. It's a 2-0 start to the best of 5. CLG without a hope.
The burst from Lyra.
And they could also disengage pretty cleanly with volley, with the box, everything else. And
Yeah.
there's the Nautilus coming through.
COG needed to bring a lot of CC in their bottom lane, so I thought it was going to be...
Now he can't get out of the CC, and Huni knows
That's
that.
it.
He knows there's no cleanse. There's a red buff. They can run him down the whole time. He's in melee range, gets some move speed, but he's slowed. There is not a way out. Huni is going to find the help, and the first blood comes through to Lyra.
The Sejuani ultimate, so they will not be able to use that bottom lane. And here's the swap. I think Huni's dead.
Big package damage towards Huni. They're going to knock him down. Well done, Power of Evil. Lyra wants nothing to do with this fight. He's going to make sure Wiggly's going to be safe. There's going to be no problem there. Right under this fire, infinite mana, plenty of attack speed. That's going to go over. Mountain Drake goes to counter Logic Gaming. They're sitting on a 600 gold. Collapse around this very low health. Should be smiteable.
Oh no, he's going to...
Okay, goes to Wiggly. Lyra not able to take that one away. They're going to be able to pick that one up, no problem. And Huni's now got to run away, but he's taking so much damage. PoE, one more rocket with the stuns coming from. It's traded back, and Lyra finds the kill. Will there be a re-engage? So the barrel's going to look pretty nice. It's going to be some time spent by Vulcan. Puts the ult down to buy some more time. Last play, huge by Biofrost. 2 kills picked up. Cody goes back in. Aurelia over the top as well, and now CLG running away. Biofrost does not have a way out, and a big turn comes through for Clutch.
Up the river. They want to cut off the Rift Road before he can get the charge off.
Right here.
Oh, doesn't land the Q though, Vulcan. That was going to be pretty crucial. TP's going to come through, and now here comes the TP up at the top side. And it's going to be no plates picked up with no one in range, but instead the fight is what happens. A big 3-man play. It's a 1-for-1. A second kill now comes through for Power of Evil. Biofrost slow, but he can't quite kill him. Demonte's still trying. Cody's sent killer using the back line, and now it is Clutch Gaming taking more of this fight. 3-2 so far, running back to defend their turret now as they do win.
Risk too much for it. Hey, Predators, he's going.
They're going to try. They're going to find an arrow right in the front, though, with F-Shock in. It's going to be the support. He's going to stay alive for a while. Wiggly gonna get burned down. Cody's son is on a killing
Down the
spree.
dragon. Take a look at your cooldowns. There's no Skarner ult or Ash Arrow this time around.
Good stopwatch by Lyra. The hook may have ended up killing him, but it is going to make this difficult for Clutch to stay in for. Now that Lyra's so low.
Blink will pop the rim on the back line, looks at the barrels, finds some damage. Demonte 1v1 now Lyra on the back side, though, but Stixay pops some time with the stopwatch, has to flash away. A hook now towards his future support, not going to find that kill just yet. Biofrost puts down the box, trying to run away. Huni not slowed, though. The anchor almost lands. Doesn't quite get it there, and Ruin manages to grab that Drake.
Yeah, Power of Evil and Ruin take down Demonte, so Clutch have to run. The arrow comes back on cooldown.
That's big damage, though. They might find a little bit more. Blue spot used for a slow. Huni, no way out. That's 2 kills now the COG pick up with the Drake on top. They tie the gold again.
Beautifully played fight there by CLG. They find the right level of commitment. The 3 kite back while the 2 killed Demonte, who was trying to solo people on the side. The coordination comes
Going
through.
to the reverse sweep start here. A gold lead at 19 minutes. Second outer turret goes down.
On this Victor, he's going to have to deal with so many threatening abilities. Gangplank, ultimate, long range is devastating for him in teamfights.
The CLG carries. There are no cleanses on Power of Evil or Stixay and no QSSs. Here they come.
The attempt, Anchor comes in, a lot of damage. Wiggly flashes in, though he's going to find Huni. Into the back line goes Cody's son. He's killed the Ash. They've got Thresh now as well. Ruin trading with Huni. Gets that kill picked up, but it's still a 2-for-1. Clutch Gaming favored.
This time around, Demonte demolishes Stixay.
Yeah.
Comes from the brush, 100% to 0. That Ash is gone. And CLG are on the retreat here. Lyra's positioning between the 2 towers. Wow, they're back out again,
Demonte
though.
wants this fight.
Gonna try for something right there. Got a spot. Ruin finds the first stun. Waiting for the rest of the squad. Can't find the anchor, though. That might signal disengage. Oh, that's a big arrow here as well. Demonte is isolated. Has a flash over the wall. Package nearly tracks him down as well. And PoE wants in for this one. They might have the damage. Lyra's coming back around. Finds a bit of damage here. Aftershock is back on. Lantern. Oh, Wiggly turned for it and he couldn't click it. Burns the ult now instead. Looks to pull in Lyra. A lot of damage here in the front liner. Can't quite kill him. Wiggly forced to run away. He's so low, but he'll just barely disengage.
Demonte does have
Their ultimate, they're starting the dragon, forcing it now.
Trying to put it down. Double mount makes it go pretty quickly. You can see Clutch getting him turned right back around. The Arctic armor drops off, but it's going to be a burn down. This should be very hard to steal, but there's always a possibility. Good smite comes through.
CLG was very afraid of the river initiation or a flank coming in from Clutch Gaming.
forward, the rest of the squad, but Aurelia on the other side of the map.
Clutch has got to go.
Has awarded the TP to, but it's at 2k health. They're gonna go for the smite. The stun was well timed, and CLG pick up the Baron. Lyra cannot land that one. It's only a slow on a Biofrost, and there's suppression. They've pulled in Sedge. Lyra should die for this one. They're re-engaged. The hook's gonna land, but they don't kill Wiggly. Not nearly fast enough. Vulcan's now low. PoE gets the kill. Counter lunge.
The timing window here on Baron, stunning Lyra outside the pit. They can't steal it. Then Clutch Gaming.
Their backline to get collapsed upon, they can achieve victory.
Meanwhile, Ruin over here on the gangplank. I can perform with a carry gangplank too. He has been crushing it, working towards his own Infinity Edge. And CLG, as long as they keep them spread, they should be able to continue to demolish towers.
Done. CLG retaining control of these objectives. That's theirs. And they get through the hair. Left aside to the one to look for. Is this Kai'Sa? Oh! Monte forces a stopwatch, runs away. No Quicksilver Sash. He's gonna just barely flash over, but he's still gonna drop down. That should be the CC. 1 for 0 on KazaLoLLCShighlights Gaming are on the chase. Package separate the squad. Vulcan's flash does nothing. Nice time, the desperation play. Cody Sun's alive, has ult, has flash. Maybe the big play happens, but it seems so unlikely. The pick comes through. That's gonna be Baron over to CLG. Lyra is running, but does not have the way out, and Cody is slowed. He'll be killed off. 4 straight kills, and the Baron broken down to shambles soon.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Reuse all the stone and all the timber. KazaLoLLCShighlights Gaming got to erect their monument here inside of Clutch's base as they knock down mid-lane inhibitor turret.
You should get at least 2 inhibitors for this one, but if they can land a thresh hook or go for a series of kills, they can end the game here. Clutch will be respawning.
Looks like it's going to be the target right now. Still 1:45 left in this Baron buff. The arrow is going to hit Vulcan, burns his cleanse. Huni gets low, has to flash away. Might have died to the barrel chain. As is now Clutch Gaming forced off. CLG going to be gifted this turret off of a nice couple of ults for the engage. And CLG will break inhibitor number 2. Now the pull, they're going to get the kill, no problem on the Vulcan. CLG will not be stopped, and they will keep themselves alive in this series. The minions fall down. Clutch Gaming don't have the gold to fight back, nor the members. As CLG push in. Here comes Nexus turret number 1. Takes very few auto attacks. Still safe. Huni cannot find the way in. There's a stun. The attempt towards Ruin. He's so tanky though. Lyra healthy as well. The play in again for Biofrost. Ruin is godlike. They're finding the kills again. Cody Sun's gonna drop as well. The ace comes in. CLG shows signs of life, and they take the first step toward the reverse sweep.
And look at that.
I was hoping for an Echo Locket to try that one too, but it's just going to be the Orianna for Power of Evil. Definitely a comfort champion. The control ward taken down there by Ruin. They know that Wiggly's earlier move was seen.
Oh, gets the ult off for the big stun, even against Wiggly, not even knowing it was there, but he might burn down Ruin. The Ignite helps it happen in first.
They back off there. Ruin.
Go for
Counter vision.
Over the wall, they find the stun. There's a flash down, but they can go for round number 2. They're going to almost find that second stun, but Lyra can pull his own ult back out. They're going to get this kill on a Wiggly, and he's still got the Sejuani ult in case he wants to find a second engage somewhere. So Clutch Gaming, that ward got him a kill.
Yeah, who's got wards on who here? Control ward up on the top side. Then there was one in the tri-brush there, but also in the dragon pit. And eventually, the extra information.
Further again, Demonte is stunned again, and it's a 3v1. Absolutely no way out.
burning his flash in the top lane. Sometimes that can draw your attention away, but Demonte not staying near his
Back down to his own jungle western side of the map. That's another shockwave though, and this could be another chase on Huni. That hook is gonna land. This is gonna be a kill. Biofrost follows up, and PoE claims the kill.
These roams are really taking their toll on Clutch Gaming. CLG are off to the races time.
Big damage on the 6 save, but he's gonna still be pretty safe as he pulls the feathers back.
On the top side, burns the flash and opens up an opportunity. Bottom side of the map, they make the first roam. Death sentence after death sentence from Biofrost set up and landed. Towers are starting to go down though. Top lane gonna be traded as Cody Sun finishes off mid for Clutch.
right there, but Cody Sun missing the cannon on an uncontested wave does speak to maybe some misplay coming through.
Speaking of some misplays though, Huni keeps fighting PoE and is not even close in this one. A solo kill. Now over the wall goes Wiggly. Another stun. Demonte's trying to run away, but he can't do it. And CLG
Both parts of the play are hard countered by CLG.
And even just
That tower gold to go into Cody.
a lot of money. At this point, it just feels like it's
Mid game where CLG rack up another dragon. Ocean will be taken. And if you look at the pushing right now, Clutch Gaming trying to send
2v1 as Diamante's here now as well. There shouldn't be an easy way out. Does not have flash either. Gets away from the shockwave. Into the wall he goes. There's the shutdown picked up finally on the board. So a ways to go still. Good blue buff steal goes through for Ruin, this game's mid laner. CLG once again going to take map control back. Now an engage in the mid side. Damage was powerful, but not killing him. Here comes a push in, and Diamante just
On the flank.
waiting for when the opportunity strikes as he looks just on the side of this short wall. Lyra can't quite get the poke damage.
Clutch should know he's there. That ward saw Ruin get into this position.
Here's the hard engage, though Wiggly finds a stun. Now towards Bile. Frost, the Baron is on CLG, and Clutch gonna walk away. Vulcan should survive the burn, but now it's the disengage. Can they run away? Big shield comes in. Baron's gonna reset, and Clutch
Out of the Kiana, they're chasing him back here, trying to cut off the...
Oh, that's a stun. They found Lyra, but he's gonna be able to walk away. Has tenacity. Now the re-engage. They're gonna find a knock up there, as that's a couple of spells now. Burn that hook! That hook! Wow!
Moments like that are why you pick Thresh in these games.
And now looking for round two. Lyra gonna be stunned up yet again. Flashing over the wall, barely staying alive. Trying to run away, but watch out for Ruin. Another knockup, another kill, a shutdown. Wiggly has flash if he needs it. Good poke could happen. Cody-san does not get hit by the hook. Now Diamante looks for the solo kill. He's gonna find Power of Evil. 1,000 health in the Baron. Oh, it gets smite, it gets taken, but is there a fight now to be had? As Vulcan runs forward, a second kill is claimed. The root comes across. Baron is
White, but do secure the Baron.
Yep, Clutch Gaming take a Cloud front lines. Bile Frost keeping them safe. Should be a standard siege.
Shockwave follows up with a stun. Hootie almost goes down. Ruin flashes into the backline and finds the kill. Vulcan burns down as well. Kill number 3 comes soon to Lyra. He's going to try to stay alive, but there is no way out. CLG find the tower dive. A 3-for-0 in the mid lane turret.
And that's the decisiveness you've been looking for from CLG, having the front line, having the Baron buff still on 3, even if their gold lead was fairly small. The decisiveness to go in gives them a big lead.
Big signs of hope as CLG push through mid lane. Tier 2 is theirs, and they're staying aggressive. Looking for the inhibitor turret now as well. Still 5 seconds on Vulcan, 15 on Huni and Lyra. This is an easy siege right now. 5 versus 2. The turret's gonna fall. The inhibitor gonna be the next target right there. All there is to take is Clutch Gaming's base. As the respawns come in, it's gonna be a bit more defensive. Stixley nearly caught out, does grab the lantern. And just there, gonna find Lyra. There's gonna be some follow through. Big damage. The shockwave to follow up. Lyra barely stays alive. He's gonna be able to walk away. But the health bars are low and CLG control the bottom lane. The minion wave's gonna be dropped off. I think it's still auto this one. They can backdoor it, and CLG claim turret number 7.
And that was still pretty...
The attempt with the Bucks forward. The flash
Right
finds
here.
the knockup.
This be it.
Looking for the second stun. Not gonna get it just yet for the charm. The knockup, big damage on Wiggly, but he's so incredibly tanky. Diamante knocked up. Hook, he goes down. And a big flame for Biofrost means CLG continues. Look at the second kill. Hootie almost dead, just barely gets the shield and runs away, but it's still a kill picked up. His Stixley flashes for the second, takes down Lyra as well. And again, it's a 5v3 in the map. Mid inhibitor already cracked down, and CLG can push right into the base.
Yeah, that should be it. CLG, 5 members strong, will push on the Nexus.
And that's gonna be it. You have to believe the knockup is there, but the health bar's just too big. After getting dunked down in the first 2 games, 2 big wins for CLG. We're going to game 5. Well played on the wins.
And I gotta say, Freak, I definitely doubted CLG.
Karma game.
All that set up
Huni,
for yet
Karma.
another Karma game. Oh no.
Oh, Huni is in danger. Wiggly's coming around. Only blew up this time around. The root could be there. He's gonna flash. He won't get stunned. Has to juke the charm with a wall slam. Chains it all up. And first blood goes to C. 3v2 if they want to go for a play. Make it actually 4 as PoE is over the wall. He could go for a flash charm. Jumps over with the ultimate. Finds everything. And the kill comes in. The stun won't be enough to kill. Top laner and their bot laner back in after a recall.
They're zoned out.
Gonna try, look at that. So much space getting gained. And there's the charm, there's the knockups. The bounce house here for KazaLoLL Gaming. A big stun, but it's not enough for Vulcan. Cody-san gotta start running away. The health bars are low, but doesn't matter. Flash is burned away. CLG getting the trade. Now CLG put their dual amp to the top side, looking for more gold to farm. No stun on PoE. This is going to be dangerous. Finds the knockup is ruined. Here's the re-engage. Can't get the damage, but the pull is going to get Diamante. That's 4 kills for KazaLoLL Gaming. Another knockup is found. Vulcan's going to drop for number 5. Here's number 6. CLG cannot be here in this one. CLG about to condemn them to that fate here as this fight continues. We watched the replay of it.
Damonte dashes in, gets charm, flashes, gets hit by Steadfast Presence, then gets Skarner ulted. The CC is just disabling his ability to play League of Legends.
Hero's pretty tanky. Ult used for wave clear. No plates to take, but the turret itself certain to fall as CLG get turret number 2 now in the mid lane.
Transitioning between objectives, Ruin just cleanly gets to walk down to bottom side, finish up that turret. You see the jungle, so they get to basically cut off any of those possible plays. Ruin from the brush now gets to bully Damonte out of the lane, and
here's the rest of CLG. It's a 3-on-1. The Q gets canceled yet again. He's trying to run away, looking for a stun to buy some time. Gets the 3-man stun, but where's he going? He's running towards CLG's base. He's gonna get cut off. He's gonna get cut off again. Styx is gonna find him. This is gonna be Damonte trying to run away.
Oh.
And actually, it's Biofrost who actually
where Cloud9 and Team Liquid, who will be facing off in the finals tomorrow, are both going to Worlds. So it's going to be CLG, Clutch, FlyQuest, TSM fighting in that regional qualifier. CLG's tanks.
Shabraz spots that the Mountain Drake is going into CLG's hands as well. 2 Drakes to 0. Next one to spawn. A 7-kill lead is going to be demoralizing as well. But Clutch have to find their way into a comeback. Well, this one is going away. The near sweep is going to be turned around. CLG poised to win game 5. Big charm, knock up afterwards. They're going to try to burn him down. The suppression's going to guarantee it. Stixay on the board, but they're missing 2 ultimates, 3 ultimates actually. As a charm lands again for some damage. Vulcan walks up, picks up the room, but he's way too far forward. That's going to be Poppy ejecting another one, and turret number 6 and kill number 9 come through. CLG are not to be stopped.
You can see Clutch Gaming just desperately trying to have something, but CLG is playing so cleanly as they have the charm landing. Ruin's there for the flank to separate the team, and they're going to get a Baronless inhibitor turret here because they're unstoppable.
Under 21 minutes in, and they have cracked the base entirely. 8,500 gold puts CLG ahead. The turret nearly falling, but the wave clear does come through for Clutch Gaming. A push forward for Codison. Gets the
Or to try it.
They spotted it now. Blue trigger used, and it's not going to be enough time. There's no way in. There's no way to stop this. Baron goes to CLG now as well, and they can run right back up the mid lane. The flash charm might just find the kill. The flash in for Ruin almost kills him now. And there's the backline access, almost the kill. Not picked up yet, but Lyra has nowhere to run, and CLG find the kill. The flash in for Wiggly gets number 2. Down goes Damonte as well. A perfect game on the docket here in game 5.
And you can call that play a reverse sweep because CLG will complete it. Baron buff on, and they are inside the base.
Looking at the final glimpses of Clutch Gaming's lives as they try to defend, but the TP comes back in. CLG 11-0 in kills. Nothing gived up in the final game as they look forward to knock down the second inhibitor. Baron buff still on.
And how much are they feeling it? Because Lyra and Damonte are about to respawn, having the perfect game freak, and that's what we're going to be tracking here. Whether or not
Clutch make their stand. When can they attempt to keep themselves alive? Biofrost gets stunned up, walks back to safety. The root in, Hooney's gonna go down. 1 for 0, Vulcan stopwatch, but he can only stop and watch and then die again. A double kill comes in. Now to the back line, Stixay is low. He's trying to stay alive, and he will indeed drop, but it's still traded to be a kill. CLG will not get a perfect game, but they will still get the reverse sweep. It is 4 versus 2. There is no chance to stop them. They will run in and find the last couple of kills, the last few structures. Ruin is basically invincible. The minions are inside the base, and CLG fans should never have doubted them. They will complete the reverse sweep. They will knock down Clutch Gaming. They will bypass the first round of the regional qualifier, and CLG look like the best team to head to Worlds as they crush the Nexus and crush Clutch Gaming.
Congratulations on the win. A reverse sweep against Clutch Gaming in an almost perfect game 5. At what point of the series did you're pointing about? At what point?
No, he's the only guy that died.
I choked.
Choked at the very end. Well, tell me about the series in general. Tell me, at what point in the series was CLG able to find their footing and turn this around?
So, after we lost the second game and then we're going to game 3 draft, I was like, all right, we can either get 3-0'd here or we can do something like just out of the ordinary. And I was like, screw it, just pick me Thresh 2 games, and it worked out really well. And same thing for Power of Evil. He was like, all right, I'm just gonna pick Ari and let's have fun. And we ended up winning. It was like the best game that we played. I think Clutch also didn't have any momentum going to the 5th game, so it was a lot easier for us to play.
I mean, I was going to ask about some of those picks. We saw the Ari, we saw your Thresh, and it was your Thresh that really helped keep the team in it. Was there any pressure going or being forced into a position where if you dropped one more game, you were out?
Yeah, definitely a lot of pressure because, you know, going to every game, it's like we lose it, it's just over. So we try to treat every game after the first 2 as a best of 1. And apparently we're really good at best of 1s. We won 3 in a row, so.
That you did. Well, Biofrost, I gotta ask you this because, again, it was a while since you had been in playoffs, and now you've picked up a win in a stadium, and you've picked up another victory as a top 3 team. So does it feel good being a team that people need to contend with now?
Yeah, it feels good. I think the thing that will seal the deal is if we make it through Gauntlet and we end up going to Worlds, because I haven't been to Worlds in like 2 years, and it would be really awesome if I could go again. And CLG as an org, you know, we have the 7-Eleven meme, and that it'd be nice if we kind of shifted away from that and we can have some success.
And Stixxay, looking to you again. Long time since CLG has been in a stadium. I saw hundreds of CLG fans outside and just cheering and wanting to see you guys succeed. So what does having their support really mean to you?
It's pretty crazy. And same for me. I haven't played on a big stage in a really long time. So yeah, it meant a lot to have all the fans out here, and we could definitely hear it through all our mics and stuff. You just hear everyone just go crazy after every play. So it was really awesome.
And going back to Gauntlet, Biofrost, we heard from you, but Stixxay, going to Worlds, how big or how important would that be to you? But first, you got to get through Gauntlet and look at TSM. So how do you see them as an opponent?
Wow. TSM as an opponent. Well, honestly, I don't really know what to think of TSM. I think they could either, you know, pull it out, maybe do well, or they're just mental boom. I don't know. But just for us and us going to Worlds, I really want to go to Worlds, and I think going to this best of 5, we're most likely going to play Clutch again in the Gauntlet, so it's really important that we actually do well here to kind of intimidate them, you know? But yeah, I want to go to Worlds so that I can do something with Biofrost. I've been playing with him for almost 2 years, and we haven't really accomplished much. So it feels good to start winning.
All right, I like the power move, and I hope I get to see a bit more of this bot lane duo. But guys, thank you and congratulations once again. And for more on that game, let's hear from the State Farm Analyst Desk.